If you are driving a Ram 1500 with the 5.7 Hemi, there are factory systems active in your truck right now that may be shortening the life of that engine. You did not turn them on. You probably do not even think about them. Ram enabled them before your truck ever left the assembly line, and most of them were not designed to make your engine last 300,000 miles. They were designed to help fuel economy numbers, make the truck feel smoother, and keep the average owner happy during the warranty period. But once the warranty is gone, the wear is still yours to pay for. I have worked on enough Hemis to see the same problems come back again and again. Lifters, cam wear, oil breakdown, heat, start-stop wear, and transmission stress. So today, I am going through 7 Ram settings, systems that can hurt your 5.7 Hemi if you ignore them. If you own a Ram and want more straight advice like this, hit subscribe while you're here. This channel is built for owners who want to keep their trucks alive, avoid dealer traps, and save money before the repair bill shows up. Let's get into it. Setting number 1 is auto start-stop. On many newer Ram 1500 trucks, especially 2019 and newer models, the auto start-stop system shuts the engine off when you stop at a red light and restarts it when you lift your foot off the brake. Ram says it saves fuel, and technically it does save a little, but the real question is what that small fuel saving costs you over time. Every restart means the starter motor engages again, the battery gets hit again, the crankshaft starts moving again, and oil pressure has to build again. 1 restart is not a big deal. 10 restarts are not a big deal. But if you drive in traffic every day, the number adds up fast. A truck that would normally start a few times a day can suddenly restart dozens of times in one commute. The biggest concern is oil pressure. When the engine shuts off, oil pressure drops. When it restarts, there's a short moment where the engine is moving before full oil pressure is back where it needs to be. On a 5.7 Hemi, where lifters and cam wear are already known concerns, I do not like adding extra restart cycles for a tiny fuel saving. You can press the auto start-stop button every time you drive, but the system usually resets the next time you start the truck. Many owners use an auto start-stop eliminator that remembers the last setting. It is usually a small plug-in module or harness, depending on the truck. If you plan to keep your Ram long-term, this is one system I would not let run all day without thinking about it. Setting number 2 is MDS, the multi-displacement system. This is the big one every Hemi owner needs to understand. MDS shuts down 4 of the 8 cylinders under light load to save fuel. When you are cruising gently, the truck can run on fewer cylinders instead of all 8. The idea sounds good, but the system depends on special lifters that can collapse and reactivate using oil pressure. Those lifters are more complicated than normal lifters, and over time, the constant cycling can cause problems. When a lifter starts to fail, it can tick. If it gets worse, it can damage the camshaft. That is when a repair becomes very expensive. This is why Hemi owners talk so much about lifter tick and cam failure. Not every Hemi fails, and not every MDS truck is doomed, but the system is a known weak point. The more it cycles, the more stress those parts see. Some owners reduce MDS use by driving in tow haul mode or using manual gear selection. Others use tuning solutions or a proper mechanical MDS delete when the engine is already being opened. But be careful, cheap shortcuts can create new problems. If you want to disable MDS permanently, do it correctly with someone who understands Hemis. The simple takeaway is this: if you own a 5.7 Hemi, do not ignore MDS. Understand when it activates, keep the oil clean, and do not let the engine spend its whole life lugging at low RPM with cylinder deactivation constantly cycling. If this is the kind of Ram advice you want more of, subscribe now, because this one system alone can cost owners thousands. Setting number 3 is the oil life monitor. A lot of Ram owners trust that percentage on the dash like it is testing the oil in real time. It is not. There is no little lab inside your engine checking fuel dilution, metal content, additive breakdown, or lifter wear. The oil life monitor is a calculation based on mileage, time, temperature, engine use, and driving conditions. That does not make it useless, but it does mean you should not treat it like the final word. The 5.7 Hemi is hard on oil, especially if you idle a lot, tow, take short trips, or drive in hot weather. Long intervals may look good on paper, but they are not always good for a Hemi that you want to keep for 200,000 or 300,000 miles. By the time oil has been in service too long, the additives are weaker, the detergents are reduced, and the oil is not protecting the lifters, cam, bearings, and timing components the way fresh oil does. The engine may still sound fine, but wear can be stacking up quietly. For a Hemi, I would treat 5,000 miles as a smart oil change interval, especially if you plan to keep the truck. Use a quality, full synthetic oil that meets the correct spec. Use a good filter and keep records. Reset the monitor when you change the oil, but do not let the monitor decide how long your engine deserves protection. Setting number 4 is tow haul mode, or more accurately, not using tow haul mode when you should. A lot of Ram owners tow a trailer, haul heavy weight, or climb hills with the truck in normal driving mode because they think tow haul is only for extreme loads. That is a mistake. Tow haul mode changes shift behavior. It holds gears longer, reduces gear hunting, helps keep the engine in a better power range, and can improve engine braking on downhill grades. Without it, the transmission may upshift too early, lug the engine, unlock the torque converter, and hunt between gears under load. That matters because heat is what kills automatic transmissions. Every time the truck keeps shifting back and forth while pulling weight, the clutch packs and fluid are taking more punishment. The engine also works harder when it is lugging at low RPM instead of staying in a healthier range. If you tow anything heavy, haul weight in the bed, drive through hills, or pull a boat or trailer, press tow haul. It is not just a button for big trailers. It is a protection mode for the drivetrain. It helps the truck work the way it was designed to work under load. Setting number 5 is the transmission fluid mindset. Ram, like many manufacturers, has used language that makes transmission fluid sound like it can last forever under normal use. But lifetime fluid does not mean forever if you plan to own the truck long term. Transmission fluid breaks down from heat, age, load, towing, and stop-and-go driving. The 8-speed automatic in many Ram 1500 trucks is a strong transmission when it is maintained, but it does not like neglected fluid. By high mileage, old fluid can lose its friction properties, hold contamination, and make shifts worse. A lot of owners never touch the transmission until it starts acting strange. By then, they are late. If you use the truck hard, tow, live in heat, or want to keep it past 150,000 miles, service the transmission fluid around 60,000 miles. Do not wait for a problem. A fluid service is much cheaper than a transmission repair. This is one of those things dealerships and manufacturers make sound optional because it keeps early ownership costs low. But if you are the second or third owner paying the bill later, it is not optional anymore. Setting number 6 is throttle and shift behavior. Modern Ram trucks are controlled by software. Your gas pedal is electronic, your throttle body is electronic, and your transmission shift schedule is programmed to make the truck feel smooth and responsive. That sounds good, but it can create bad habits. The throttle can feel sharper than your foot expects, so the engine works harder than necessary in traffic. The transmission may chase smoothness and fuel economy instead of durability. It may upshift early, keep RPM low, and make the Hemi pull from a range where it is not happiest. For a 5.7 Hemi, constant low RPM lugging is not your friend. These engines like clean oil, good oil pressure, and enough engine speed to keep everything properly lubricated. If the truck is always trying to stay in the highest gear possible, especially under load, it can add stress over time. You do not need to drive aggressively. In fact, smooth driving is better, but you should avoid making the engine lug. Use tow haul when needed. Use manual gear selection when towing in hills. Do not let cruise control force the truck to hunt gears with a trailer behind it. The software is trying to balance comfort and fuel economy. Your job is to protect the truck when conditions get harder. Setting number 7 is battery disconnect relearn. This one sounds small, but it matters. When the battery is replaced, disconnected, or goes completely dead, the truck can lose learned values for idle, fuel trims, throttle behavior, and transmission adaptation. After that, some owners immediately drive the truck hard and then wonder why it shifts strangely or idles rough. The truck will relearn over time, but how you drive right after a battery reset matters. If you drive aggressively during that relearn period, the truck may adapt in a way that feels harsher than it should. After a battery disconnect, let the truck idle for a few minutes with accessories off. Then drive gently for 15 to 20 minutes with smooth acceleration and light braking. Give the computer clean data to relearn from. This is not going to save a destroyed engine, but it can prevent rough idle, odd throttle feel, and harsh shifting after a battery change. It is one of those small things most owners never hear about until after the truck starts acting strange. So there it is. 7 Ram settings and systems that can work against your 5.7 Hemi if you ignore them. Auto start-stop adds extra restart cycles. MDS puts complicated lifters through constant activation. The oil life monitor can stretch intervals too far. Tow haul mode gets ignored when the truck actually needs it. Transmission fluid gets treated like it lasts forever. Throttle and shift programming can make the engine lug. And battery relearn gets skipped after a reset. None of these will destroy your truck tomorrow. That is what makes them dangerous. They wear things slowly, and their repair bill usually shows up after the warranty is gone. If this video helped you, hit the like button and subscribe before you leave. I cover Ram engine problems, hidden settings, maintenance tips, dealer tricks, and ownership advice that can save you thousands. Drop a comment with your Ram's year, engine, and mileage because I want to know what you are driving. I will see you in the next one.